Josh, you've linked up with York City. Just first of all, tell me how the move came about, how it sort of gets to this point.
Yeah, there was interest, I think, about 2 months ago to come here and play, and it fell through, unfortunately. But I signed for Oldham, got myself fit, and yeah, now we're here.
Did you always sort of want to come to York, like looking at the side of the club, the new stadium and everything? Was it always sort of the plan to come here eventually?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, when there was ongoing talks, it wasn't really finalised. So I think I obviously had a big connection with Oldham already. So I think it was a toss up really, and I think going there and getting fit's massively helped me, and hopefully can bring something here.
And just 21 years of age, you've not had a bad career so far. Just talk through each stage. We'll start at Guiseley. You think you came through the academy there, did you?
Yeah, so came through the academy at Guiseley on a scholarship. Played for the first team, played a lot of games, and then signed for Wigan. Played for Wigan for 6 months, then went on loan to Ross County in Scotland. Came back, played a few games for the first team, in and out really, and then went to Oldham on loan the first time. Did really well, really enjoyed it, and then got injured. Put me out for the rest of the season, and then got back fit, played a few times this year, and then was in and out again, so I went back to Oldham and really enjoyed it again, and yeah, kicking on here now. And
just go back to that Guiseley, I think a lot of players maybe sometimes they've started at higher clubs and then dropped down on loan to non-league clubs, but you were Guiseley straight into National League North football. What was that like for you? Because I assume it's very physical.
Yeah, I think it helps a lot. I think, you know, part of my game's always been physicality and running around smashing people. So yeah, it helped me a lot, but I enjoyed it as well. And I think that year we got relegated, so it helped a lot because you learn a lot about yourself as a character when you're not winning every week and how you adapt to it. So yeah, it helped me massively.
And I think when you were there, you were actually on the bench again when you played against York at Netherwell Park. So you already had sort of an idea of what York were about. Yeah, I think they actually beat us 6-0 that day. I think something like that, and that's the year you went up, I think. Yeah. And yeah, you completely popped us off the park, and we knew it was going to be something special from there. Yeah. And then you moved on to Wigan. Obviously, you must be grateful for that opportunity to sort of go to a big club like Wigan. Yeah, massively. I think, you know, I've got to thank a lot of the academy staff there. Because when I first signed, it was as a 21s, where like Frankie Bunn, Stephen Craney, they helped me develop and push me every day. And then obviously the gaffer there now, Sean Maloney, giving me my chance, giving me my first league start, giving me my first opportunity to score my first professional goal. And yeah, I've loved it at Wigan. I've loved every minute. Yeah. What do you think you've learned most from your time at Wigan? Because obviously, yeah, club high up there, you're going to learn a lot, aren't you? Yeah, I think you learn from a lot of people who've been there. I think you look at players in my position. You've had Charlie White there, Josh McGuinness, who've played numerous games at high levels, and even other positions like the time I've been there, you've had loads of big names. And when you're in a dressing room with them, you learn off them. But then you also learn off the pitch how to deal with things when you're not playing and when it's not going your way. And yeah, I've learned a lot. Yeah. Looking at the loan spells, you already had Ross County and Oldham, and second loan spell at Oldham this season. I think it was something like 4 goals in 6 National League games, something like that. Yeah. Like a good goal scoring record there. Yeah, I think, listen, I've got nothing bad to say about Oldham. I've loved every minute I've been there, and I think this wouldn't have happened without them and Wigan. So I think you need to thank both of them when it comes to this, because Oldham give me a platform to go show what I can do. So yeah, I've got nothing but respect for Oldham. And more on Oldham, sort of, it's quite interesting, isn't it? Because a few days ago we were watching you train after that game against London Boxing Day, and a few weeks' time you're going to be playing against Oldham potentially in the National League game for York City. Yeah, it is a weird one. I don't think they'll be very happy, but I think it's football and sometimes that's life, I suppose. But yeah, it'll be interesting to play against them and see some familiar faces. I think it's a special group of players and staff, and the fans are unbelievable, so it'd be nice to play in front of them, even if it is against them. And obviously that experience at Oldham, you'll know what it's like to sort of be in like a title battle now. You're now playing for York. You've got sounds like Forest Green, Barnet, Oldham as well, Gates to compete with up there. You've got that experience now, haven't you, to compete at the top end of the table? Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, the first thing you do when you get in from the game is you check the top 5 results. You're hoping one's drawn or one's dropped a point or one's lost. So yeah, I know what it's like, and I've got no worries that we'll be right up there. Just touch on the move once again. Why York? What was the attraction of York City?
I think obviously it come about, and like you even said, we were supposed to play in Boxing Day. It still wasn't really big then. I didn't know it was going to happen. But speaking to the manager, the assistant, everyone here really, speaking to players at Wigan who've got friends here and mates here, I think it was a no-brainer really, and I think it's a club with massive ambition, and hopefully I can play my part in helping.
Have you had any connection with the manager or any of the players previously?
No, I think the assistant is really good mates with my agent, so they knew, they've been talking for a while.
Gary Elphick.
Yeah, but no, not really. No, I don't think I know anyone here. I know a few boys who come on trial in the summer, but I don't actually know anyone set in stone here. No.
And you've had a look around the stadium quickly now. Sort of seen it all. You've seen it all before. In fact, you mentioned earlier that you played for Wigan under 21s here.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like around here.
Yeah, it's a mega stadium. I think all the new ones now are, and I've been on the bench here against York in the FA Cup when they give Wigan a good run for the money, and we're unfortunate to lose really that day, and then the same played against Sheffield United 21s here for Wigan. So yeah, I'm familiar with the stadium, and it's lovely. Yeah.
And obviously cup tied for the game against Gainsborough now, but you'll be available for the National League game against Maidenhead away next week. Excited to get going?
Yeah, buzzing to get going, and hopefully play a big part in it.
Have you got a message to the fans on making this move?
Buzzing to be here, and hopefully I can help take you all where you want to be.